How are you all? I hope you're all doing well. Back from the Netherlands. It was a pretty interesting journey. And my guides are already here, and they say, "Oh, just let it all go. Just let it all go." It was so interesting. Yeah, it was a quick round around Netherlands. So let's see what the twin flame journey is saying this week. I did not meditate today. At no time. I just arrived in last night late, and I fell asleep, and I was just done. And I had to do some unpacking today. So, but let's see what's going on. For the divine masculine in his mind space, in his mind, what is he thinking of? Expression, authentic expression. Words are powerful, and truth. So it can be that the divine masculine, is connecting with the dolphin energy. And his words are true. His words are powerful. And we know he speaks the truth. In some cases, sometimes we start to doubt about things, divine masculine. I hear you doubt about some things. But you need to hear the truth about what is going on. So that's really interesting. So do you need to know the truth? Ask yourself, do you need to know the truth? Because sometimes we want to know the truth, but do we need to know the truth? That's a totally different thing. Sometimes when you know the truth, things will get some upheaval. I'm always saying, speak your truth, be honest, be straightforward. But you also need to know, can you handle it? And sometimes you better can see it up front, and sometimes your guide's already telling you, which direction it's going. But I see that there are a lot of things that are going through the mind of the divine masculine. And it could be that it's also because of the full moon in Scorpio, that brought up a lot of shadow. And that's also the truth that you need to look at. Is that, do you act out of your shadow side, or is it something that is lingering? There's something lingering, I hear. Something is lingering, and it's almost you can't speak the truth. And that's because you're too much in the mind space. That mind space need some playfulness, because when you start to dive into something, and you open a can of worms, that's how I see it. You open a can of worms, and every time when you open this, there's another thing coming out of it, and it becomes bigger and bigger. Things would be revealed, things has been revealed that they wanted to hide for you. So when you're diving into something with this beautiful playfulness and that energy, and then things are coming to the surface, and then you say, oh my gosh, I didn't expect that to come out of it. So you have to totally adjust your whole vision that you already had in your mind space. And sometimes it's very good just to dive in without knowing anything and see how things develop. But in this case, you did a very good job, like cutting off the things that needed to be cut off. And you did a very were sharp. You thought about the things, and you've been prevented for a lot of trouble because you listened to more to your intuition than to your mind space. Also, there were some things being done, and you need to know that Scorpio is the shadow side, right? The shadow, it's the sting that comes up. It's the unexpected things that are coming to the surface that you didn't realize that was still going on in your life. So and I hear there it's still there's still some spell work and yeah, there's still spell work going on. There's still spell work going on to get you out of your how out of your to get you out of your energy. So that's really interesting, really interesting. Trying to block things on your abundance, trying to to withhold your power and your strength, but what they don't show you, that this war is going on, but it's on a lower frequency than you are operating. So it goes sweeps underneath, it doesn't even touch you. But we all aware that this is happening and still going on in the spiritual realm and on the earthly plane. So we need to be aware of that. Also, the divine masculine needs to be aware of that reactions and people are trying to sabotage your twin flame journey. So just is of the divine masculine, you are your cosmic self. You are a cosmic being, and you are willing to change the things that's going on in your life. Um, you will see beyond the illusion. You see the things beyond the illusion, and you start to ground yourself in your spirituality. So you're already grounding yourself in your spirituality, but now when you connect with your cosmic self and you're changing things and going up, um, all the things that are happening in your life that are changing, if you have the courage to dive deep, because I see the more you diving deep, the more things you will be able to let go, and opening up your visions. It's really, really interesting. And then I saw also that divine masculine, everything what happened this week and everything what happened before that, take a breath, take a breather, it's time to, know that um, things are be done on the third dimensional realm to disconnect you from your twin flame, stronger and stronger and stronger to, to disrupt AI. I hear in play AI. They use AI to confuse you and to get you distracted. Wow, this is really interesting. Dark forces using AI. So yeah, that's the thing that I got for my spirit guides, and that all has to do with what is going on in the collective. It's the game they play, and we just have to step out of that game. And when you go to the light, I hear your wings are reestablished, so you are able to go higher with your energy. You can go up to different dimensions. Use those wings to fly up. You earned them, they said. You earned your wings. You earned your wings. So yeah, and you get assistance from the cosmic beings and your soul family to raise to that higher frequency, to rise, baby, rise. I hear very beautiful, very beautiful. And you see beyond everything. You see beyond the illusion. You see beyond what's been said. You see beyond what is being done. So because your heart space knows, you're tuning in with your heart space, and your heart says, yep, I know. How to see the divine feminine manifest. You see, she is manifesting in her life. She's manifesting abundance, co-creations, and that goes quick. That manifestation